Right now, your day isn't determined by what you plan. It's determined by what keeps interrupting it. And more often than not, that's a steady stream of disciplinary referrals coming your way, which means you can't focus on instruction or improvement because your day is spent addressing disciplinary referrals. So whether you're an aspiring, new, or veteran principal, grab something to take notes because in this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 steps to stop student discipline from running your day so you can focus more on strategically leading your school. Hey there, it's Dr. T, your school improvement coach and founder of Pivotal Leaders Group. And on this channel, I lean into nearly 20 years of experience in K-12 education as a teacher, as a principal, and as a district level administrator. And now helping you lead with impact while protecting your peace. If this is your first time visiting the channel, thank you for being here and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. Now let's get into it. As I think back early on as a principal, I remember walking in every day with a clear plan to focus on instruction and focus on improvement. And almost every day, that plan got pushed aside by a constant stream of disciplinary referrals. And that started to take a toll on me because I wasn't strategically leading my school. I was just showing up and I was reacting to whatever was coming my way. And once my team and I created this system, I could focus more intentionally on instructional leadership and school improvement while still having the bandwidth to address disciplinary concerns the right way. And that system came down to 5 steps. Now let me walk you through. Step 1, pinpoint the problem behaviors. You want to do this because you need to know which infractions require the most attention in your building. These are the behaviors that are showing up every day. Behaviors like disruptions, tardiness, defiance, and physical altercations, just to name a few. And to do this, I recommend setting aside time to work with your leadership team to clearly identify the patterns that are specific to your school. And to be clear, members of that team could include your admin team, teacher leaders like department chairs and team leads, and members of your student support team. And it's a straightforward process of simply brainstorming with your team and listing the actual behaviors. Now, step 2, set behavioral boundaries. You want to do this because not every behavior should be handled by admin, especially when everything is coming your way as the principal. This step is about clearly separating what is teacher managed and what is admin managed. So work with your leadership team to categorize each infraction from step 1 into one of those 2 groups. And to be clear, teacher managed infractions include things like off-task behavior, minor disrespect or low-level insubordination, dress code violations, and minor profanity. Whereas admin managed infractions include things like physical altercations, threats, bullying, harassment, major disruption or defiance, repeated minor behaviors, and any issues that are of a concern when it comes to safety. And as a best practice, refer to your student code of conduct or your district's guidelines or division's guidelines for addressing student discipline to ensure decisions are aligned. Now, step 3, standardize the behavior responses. At this point, defined behaviors need defined responses. This step is about outlining how both teacher managed and admin managed infractions are addressed. In collaboration with your leadership team, define those actions using your student code of conduct and your district's guideline for addressing student discipline. And to be clear, for teacher managed infractions, there should be a set of progressive responses that teachers can use. Examples of those actions include things like redirection, using proximity, eye contact, verbal cues, as well as strategies like seat changes and parental contact, and following interventions listed in student behavior plans. If the behavior doesn't improve, it should be documented and then escalated to admin. Now, for admin managed infractions, responses are determined at the administrative level, which typically include actions as specified by your district or division and align with your student code of conduct. And having this in place removes the guesswork and creates consistency in how behavior is addressed across your building. Step 4, build the tool. Everything that has been identified and defined in steps 1 through 3, those things need to be put in a format that can actually be used. So step 4 is about organizing your infractions and responses into a simple, easy to use tool. Now, in collaboration with your leadership team, put the information gathered into a flow chart or a matrix of your choosing that clearly outlines minor infractions with corresponding teacher actions and major infractions with the corresponding administrative actions. This allows staff to quickly see what behavior falls into which category and what the expected responses should be. The key here is simplicity. It should be easy to follow and easy to use in the moment. And having this in place makes the system visible and accessible so staff can apply it consistently throughout the day. Now, step 5, communicate the expectations. After steps 1 through 4 have been completed, the system then needs to be understood and applied across your building. This step is about making sure staff know what they are expected to handle, what will be handled by administration, and what actions will be taken in both cases. Walk your staff through the tool so expectations are clearly understood and consistently followed. And this prevents everything from defaulting back to the principal's office. And once this is in place, the system is complete. Now, you've identified the issues, set clear boundaries, standardized responses, built a tool, and communicated expectations. And when all of that is working together, you're able to focus on instructional leadership and school improvement while having the bandwidth to address discipline the right way. And that's without it running your entire day. All right, good people. I appreciate you watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. Show me some thumbs up love if you did. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos like this and like the one at the top of your screen. Until next time, lead with impact and protect your peace.